Finding the right fit. Expressing who you are without saying anything. Your clothes are your style. It's how you want to come across. It's how people notice you for being you. With the creative content world, I've been trying to find my style, and recently, I think I have. Using color in my videos to express emotion has been an integral part of my editing process. Films that can convey color through their visuals, their characters, are successful because they can connect with the audience and manipulate how they feel. For the last couple years, I've been shooting 35mm film photography and have always loved the results of my photos. I wanted to do the same for video, but with film showing no signs of costs slowing down, I decided to try to make my videos look like film. There's something about film that brings back a period of nostalgia, that unique look. Through film emulation plugins and power grades, I've been able to achieve this look. Funny enough, a film emulation software company called Dehancer reached out to test their plugin and give an honest review. These plugins are compatible with Davinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, and Final Cut Pro. I mainly use Resolve to edit, so my workflow may differ from yours. Thrilled with the opportunity to try the Dehancer plugin, I began testing it on some of my shots. Some of the early things I noticed were, at first the plugin comes on a little strong. The high contrast and dark shadows are really blown out at first glance. But don't worry, making small, necessary adjustments will make all the difference. The best thing to do first is to clean up the workflow by pressing Option and clicking on one of the tools. This helps with having a clean workflow for visibility. One thing I really liked about Dehancer is the abundant amount of film profiles you can choose from. There are currently more than 60 film profiles that Dehancer has used and tested. Personally, I prefer the Kodak 500T and 250D. Since I normally shoot 35mm stills with Kodak, I prefer the look. These looks work perfectly for me and my color grading style, but feel free to choose from the profiles that are suitable for you. There are a multitude of tools like gate weave, film breath, defringing, vignetting, bloom, and monitoring that can be used in Dehancer, but for this video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite tools that best work for me and my editing process. Do you want to input your camera color space that you shot with? For me, I use my Sony ZV-E1 shooting in S-Log3 S-Gamut3. Then we can start improvising. One of the best tools that comes with Dehancer is hands down the grain. It works almost universally with all my shots and has a very native built-in look, as if I had shot it with my own film camera. It really helps soften the image for any digital look I had previously. The default settings come on too strong, so make sure to play around with what looks best for you. I've been looking for a naturalistic film grain look for a while, and suffice to say, I found the one. If you don't want to spend the $449 for the full Dehancer power grade, they also offer a separate grain plugin for $99. The other tool that I find works really well with my shots is halation. Halation is the visual effect of light in frame that causes a red-orange tint that halos around that light source. It will mostly be seen visible around more pronounced or overexposed parts of a light source. For my videos, I like to add just enough halation for the filmic look, but it's easy to overuse it. All of the clips that you've seen are in Kodak tungsten and daylight film profiles. After playing around and finding what tools in Dehancer worked best for me, I can honestly recommend it for those that are looking to make their digitally shot footage more organic. The price overall is on the expensive side, but for those that want to test it on their own footage, there is a free trial. I highly recommend doing this to see if the plugin is to your liking. Like any clothing store you walk into, you have to try it on to see if it fits you. If you are trying to full send it and buy Dehancer after watching this review, feel free to use my affiliate link down below and get 10% off. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review, and drop a comment if you have any questions or want to see more.